Hi, my name is Patrick Costa, representing Team JG, and in this presentation, we'll be discussing Damon the Daemon, a feature pack cybersecurity chat moderator bot for the IFT 402 Build 3 deck submission. Just to recap who our team is, myself, I am Patrick Costa, followed by Josh Gillard, and lastly, we have Josh Glardon. Um, Keeping with the primary objective of delivering a deployable chatbot capable of mitigating online cyberbullying and cybersecurity threats, we've continued to incorporate added layers of complexity to increase backend security and operational efficiency. Next up, we have Josh Glardon and Josh Gillard, who will discuss our team's accomplishments achieved in the Build 3.
Hi, my name is Joshua Gillard, and I'm going to go over the problems and the accomplishments for Build 3. Now, for this build, the largest hurdle that we've encountered was more focused on the architecture of the product, specifically how we were going to handle the authorization code flow and integrate multiple users to use Damon. So this is a very rough example of how the OAuth implicit code flow works. From this page, you click on the link and it takes you to the Twitch API for you to sign in. Once you sign in, at that point, it serves back the information to the return URL, which provides things like the access key, the username, the login ID, and any other information that the user authorized for utilizing the product. Now in build 2, we had the bot set up so that one individual user was able to authorize and use Damon. So we aimed our efforts at resolving these issues, which ended up being very big accomplishments for us, which brings us to our next point, accomplishments. Now, we ended up completely revamping the front end utilizing WordPress as our site builder and user management. Through this, we were able to fully integrate the OAuth implicit code flow, which collects and stores the information we need in the MySQL database. Because of the revamp, we were able to integrate things like Linux hosting for the website. We built it into a Docker container, and we could finally say it's cloud hosted. I'll go ahead and demonstrate the front-end integrations for you now. That particular implicit code flow was actually developed into a plugin for WordPress by Mild here. On GitHub, they have listed many contributors to this, but the particular code flow we were looking at for OAuth, this exactly had it. So this brings us to our front-end webpage. This is, again, a WordPress built site. Here is the homepage, which is very, specific information about Damon. If you want Damon on your stream, you can register here. On the About Us page, goes over a little bit more in detail on who exactly is the team behind this, with our specialties and skills, as well as a little bit more information on how we were kind of thinking about building this. The development page is listing all of our builds here. So after build 3 video is submitted, I will go ahead and upload that to YouTube, integrate that, and embed that into our website as well as the final build here. So for a new user, if they want to register, or if an existing user wants to log in, they go here to this page. They go ahead and sign in with Twitch, which opens up the integration. Now, since I'm already signed into Twitch here, we have two options. Now, first one, if you already have an account, you can link it. This is for any sister websites that are also developed by us. We can integrate that and pull the users from that existing website. Anyone new to the website, they do have to create a new account. I'll go ahead and do that now. And it redirects them back to Damon here. So that's it. At that point, all of the information that I demonstrated in the implicit code flow example is already collected, saved on the MySQL database. Here is the profile page, which lists very simple things like the username, the email associated with that Twitch account, the website URL for that Twitch account, any bio info, profile picture, and it also has the option for the user to remove the account, which if anyone doesn't want to use Damon anymore, they can delete the account and it completely removes the information from the MySQL database. So I'll go ahead and pass this on over to Joshua Glardon, who will demonstrate more of the backend once the information is collected and stored on the MySQL database.
How's everybody going? This is Josh Glardon from Team JG. And just for a quick synopsis on the back end of the Damon chatbot, I'm going to show you that we are using our own physical hardware and we are running it on a Docker. And the reason we are incorporating into Docker is so that it can be contained in its own container. It runs on the cloud and it's very easy to port to different servers. We are running it right now, a reverse proxy showing that Damon is actually running on the server on a physical VM on a Ubuntu server Linux distro on 10.2.2.2 with port 9111. And you can see that on my Docker container that we have the Damon WordPress and the Damon database that's pulling from the OAuth from Twitch that Josh was just talking about. If I move over into my terminal, you can actually see when I've logged in now that here is the MariaDB, which is a MySQL database. And inside of it, we actually have the Damon chatbot DB. And then when we look at the tables that are in there, you can already see the 4 different users that have actually tested and actually signed up for Damon the chatbot. This is where Damon is actually going to pull all of the authorized users for the working chatbot so that they can use it in Twitch. And there is no limit to how many users can actually use Damon once this is fully integrated into Damon the chatbot. Last thing I wanted to tell everybody before we close out for today, and I wanted to highlight coming back to the Nginx proxy manager we're using, is that our website is fully encrypted. So I wanted to make everybody feel safe that everything is HTTPS running through an SSL through Let's Encrypt, and it will ensure that everybody who uses Damon the chatbot, as you can see up here, is fully secure. And the certificate is a digital certificate that we have control of and that we ensure that everybody is secure and there's no bleed over, no man-in-the-middle attack can be used, and that all message traffic and usage from the cloud to Twitch using Damon the chatbot is secure for all users. Check out our final build, which is coming out in the next couple of weeks, where you actually get to see Damon the chatbot in action. It's already ready to go, but we're going to let you wait till the final build to see Damon in action. I think you're going to be really surprised and you're going to really enjoy what we have for you.
I hope you've enjoyed our project so far and the accomplishments we've achieved in Build 3. In the next slide, I will briefly discuss what we're expecting to accomplish on the last Build 4 submission. So we're planning to have a fully operational bot as advertised in development. We also want to make sure that we incorporate the malicious URL detection and reporting, also having the capability of multi-user deployment and registration so multiple people can sign up for the bot. And lastly, we'd like to incorporate bad word detection and filtering. And that's all for this build submission. Thank you for watching.